Michelle, I absolutely loved the film. I loved everything about it. I loved how strong Mitzi was as a character. I think I know the answer to this question, but was it easy for you to say yes to this role?
Yes.
Yeah. I thought as much, yeah.
Yeah, I don't even think I said yes. I just started working on it.
Straight away?
Yeah, when, I got this message that Steven wanted to talk to me, and I really had no idea why. I could not let myself imagine that he wanted to work with me. And then we had this Zoom, and halfway into the Zoom, I realized what was happening and what he was asking me to do. And I wiped the tears from my eyes, and then, the work began.
So how did you feel in that moment then?
I'll never get over it. I feel like I'm still living in that moment. It's like I'll never forget it.
Wow. And it's the first time that you've actually worked with Steven, isn't it?
Yeah.
How was that?
More than I could have dreamed, really. Yeah. As excited as I was, and as much as I knew it was just such an honor. I've been doing this for 30 years, since I was 12 years old. So to think this is where I've sort of landed after all these years acting is just so meaningful and so moving. But the actual experience of working together was, I couldn't have imagined how joyful it would be. Joyful, fun, like being kids, just playing. It was just this very deep sense of play that went around all of the actors on set. It really felt like a family.
It was obviously a very important role, especially for Steven, because you are portraying his mother. Did you find that there was quite a lot of pressure to make sure that you got her as right as possible?
Pressure, yes, but also thrill. What a beautiful mountain to climb, and to climb it with him, the person who knew her so well and loved her so much. So I surprisingly didn't feel as intimidated as I thought I would. I just felt supported and cheered on by him.
And he gave you some items of hers, didn't he, for you to just kind of hold on to and, I guess, embrace her and embody her?
Little totems. I had her perfumes and a shirt and a pair of earrings, and just sort of little things to kind of touch when I needed.
Yeah, I think she was a very forward-thinking mum.
So ahead of her time.
Absolutely,
what a modern woman.
What would you want people to take away from this film, if anything?
I think the ability to see their own childhoods, their own families, the different ways that we've all grown up, to see to see that reflected in this story, that while it's about Steven Spielberg's childhood, it's much more universal than that.
Has there ever been a moment for you where something has happened and you've known, that's it, I want to do what it is that I do now?
I remember seeing a play when I was a really little girl, maybe 10 years old or something, and I just thought, I want to be with those people, singing and dancing and together. It looked like, I think the play was Annie, and it was all these kids singing and close to each other, and they just looked like they were having so much fun, and they belonged together. And I thought, oh, that looks like something I'd like to do.
Yeah, I love a bit of Annie. It's a hard knock life.
Yeah, exactly.
It does look fun, doesn't it? They're all together.
Yeah.
Did you feel that there was ever a moment that you just kind of didn't want it to ever end?
I still feel like that. I haven't worked since. I did have a baby, so I was
Congratulations.
busy with something. But I haven't worked since I made this movie. And, part of me is still there.
I loved the film, as I've said.
Thank you.
And I'm super excited for everything that's to come. Obviously, there's a buzz around awards. How are you feeling? Are you excited?
I always say, just to go to work is enough. Like I said, I've been doing this for 30 years, so that now sitting here talking to you about a Steven Spielberg movie is, that's the reward.
Well, congratulations. You handled it very well.
Thank you so much.
I loved it.
Thank you so much. I'm glad you liked it. Thank you.